He lived a remarkable life, and today a World War II veteran from Boulder got one final ride in the plane that he loved, the plane that nearly cost him his life during the war.
Lieutenant Lynn Dacre was flying a B-25 off the coast of the Philippines in January of 1945 when his right engine failed and he and his crew went down in heavy fog. Dacre talked with us about the experience back where
I started to paddle over to the other guys to pick up the other three, and there's only two there, and I says, "Where's Chatney?" And they said he never came out. I didn't sleep for a whole year after he died. When somebody's with you for this length of time, he was with me for over a year, flew all the missions with me, training and missions, and then to leave him there.
Earlier this year, Dacre flew back to the Philippines to the same spot to recover his plane and to bring home the remains of the sergeant and friend he lost that foggy January day. It was an emotional final mission for a man whose life was inextricably linked to that B-25 bomber.
And about a week after completing that mission, Lieutenant Dacre passed away. Cancer finally did what enemy fire could not.
But Lieutenant Dacre's family wanted to make sure he got to soar in that B-25 one more time. They invited photojournalist Dacre to join them for this final emotional flight.
Pride, family and country. This is a B-25 Billy Mitchell. It's at the Boulder airport for a couple of days. They crashed, they finally got it offshore off the Philippines and crashed about a quarter mile out.
I was 22, just didn't turn 22 when all this happened. Well, the best looking one.
My dad is Lynn Dacre, who was a first lieutenant.
And when I hit the water, I hit tail first, and the plane pancaked down.
They went back in February of this year to look for the plane, and sure enough, they found the two engines at the bottom of the sea. And that was after Dad had been diagnosed with lymphoma. That lasted 1 week, and then that was the end. Okay. Hi, my name is Chaz Dacre. We're giving my dad his last ride. He was really loyal to not only the family, but especially our country. Traveled with this plane and with this crew, and it's his last flight. He was proud of the plane that he flew. He said it could do anything if you just talk to it right. If you ever get a chance to fly in one, fly in one. It's fitting that his last ride be in this plane. He said it was the most beautiful place in the world in Colorado, and that's where he's going to settle. We're going to be able to spread his ashes over up in the mountains. It was real touching. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for being my dad and family, and goodbye.
And we thank the lieutenant for his service. You know, they call
Yes.
it the greatest generation. There's a reason.
they are the greatest, and that is a powerful goodbye from the family.